Welcome back to TalkBack. We are with Ali Zafar here in Lahore at his residence. Now, Ali, if we have, and I'm quoting you here, if we have exported anything in the past decade or so, it's been you guys. It's been our musicians. Because frankly, everything else around us has collapsed while music has thrived in whatever shape or form. But critics say that mainstream pop artists, and this is not just you, this is a lot of people like you, they bring in, on the one hand, they are from ambiguous to anti-American, right? Especially considering these days, right? And yet they bring in this Western/American influence, you know, with the ripped-up jeans and the cowboy boots and the, you know, and the music videos and the girls and the limos and whatever. We've talked about this. There's 1,000 stereotypes you can paint. So how do you guys reconcile that? Because that is definitely a part of our culture too. We're both wearing jeans there, you know. But let's be honest, we're affected by it. We're speaking in a Western language. How do you guys deal with that?
Nobody has anything with the American people, but some people have some reservations with the way that America has been treating the world. Some people say that you go and attack a whole country and leave out and say, oops, sorry.
The other night you also said on TV that the Americans can't win our hearts and minds through money. You were mentioning that as well. You mentioned, perhaps you were referring to the Kerry Lugar bill or something.
You made me feel like a political socialist person in this interview.
I'm not quoting out of context though.
No, you're right, but I've never felt this way actually, because, I mean, yeah, these questions were raised. That's why I commented at them. So, right, yeah.
What does that mean?
You have all the
Expand on that. Let's talk about that.
I mean, as said before, I'm not someone with a lot of knowledge of this field, so I don't want to make political statements or give my piece of advice.
This is not a political statement, Ali. This is a statement from Ali Zafar. This is you saying that the Americans can't win our hearts and minds through
No, that's
money.
right, that's right. What I'm saying is
that
normally, you know, all my interviews are like, so Ali Zafar, please tell us how you started music.
Well, welcome to the big leagues. Welcome to the big leagues.
So that's why I told my manager that please stop sending me these questionnaires and interviews about myself. An interview that the interviews that I'm going to do now have to be meaningful, intelligent interviews with intelligent people like yourself. So coming back to your question,
I think I'll have to thank Aisha for the coffee after this.
Who's been able to win hearts and souls through money? You can't do that. You can win a lottery through money. You can win a car. You can win a president or a prime minister through bucks and all that. But you cannot win the hearts and souls and minds of people.
Okay, now your blog. You've mentioned your blog a bunch of times. Let's actually get to it. Responsible communication from Ali Zafar, right? Now, in April 2009, there's a blog of yours titled Chal Na Teri Na Meri,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And this is what you open with. This is your opening lyrics, and rather your opening words in the blog. And you say, Obama's bill, destroy, rebuild, our will, cut the drill, let us chill, let us chill. What are you trying to say?
Well, I think that says it all, doesn't it? I mean, do I need to elaborate? I think it was, I'd commented on a bill that he had presented then, and even now I think they're sending in more troops. I mean, whatever's happening, whatever actions they're taking, things are getting worse here. Let's be very simple and straight and honest. Things are getting worse and worse day by day, contrary to what we had imagined them to be, or contrary to the plan, the grand plan, but certainly they're not getting better. So please make things better for us if you have the power to do that. That's what my request, and a very humble, solid request would be. I mean, whatever, that's why I said, I mean, there is something lacking in the strategy. It's just not working, or perhaps this is the way it is meant to be.
Moving on, same blog, ending. A for Afghanistan, B for bomb, C for Carlito's Way, D for drone.
Yeah.
The new vocabulary for kids.
true that. I mean, from what's happening around us, I mean, that is the new vocabulary. That's all we get to hear about. A bomb blast, people dying, families being killed and murdered, and look at what you're doing to our brains and our lives. I mean, it's something bizarre, man. I mean, look at who we are and what we deserve and what we have become. Look at our lifestyles, our day to day. I mean, you pick up a newspaper, and I mean, now people are dying that you actually knew in school and stuff, right? Your friend, oh, that friend has died in the blast, and things are like these are happening. And I don't know what's happening, to be very honest, and I don't know where this is going. We need some hope, we need some positivity, we need some solid steps.
But Ali, agreed. Good thought there. But when I read A for Afghanistan, B for bomb, C for Carlitos Way, D for drone, new vocabulary for kids, yes, the dark, politicized, sad Ali Zafar is trying to say something, at least in his personal blog. But a 15-year-old teenager who's just bought your CD is thinking something completely different. Is this responsible? I understand where you're coming from. You've made it clear, but is this responsible? Because there's a lot of anger here.
I think it's very responsible. I mean, it's very relevant. And I think, I mean, whenever you're gauging a situation, a point of view, a methodology, you need to take into account both point of views. You also need to think of the kid whose parents or whose dad or whose brother or mother died somewhere, who were innocent in the act, how that kid's gonna grow up, with what mindset, and look at how many of those kids are being produced nowadays.
Gotta take a short break here, Ali. You're watching TalkBack with me, Wajahat S. Keep it right here. Ali Zafar.